Hello soul family, how are you doing today? So welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for those of you who are new here, my name is Meghma and I am an ego alchemy coach. I help awakened souls to heal relationships with your ego and claim a life of sovereignty and authenticity. And I'm doing this 33-day of channeling challenge, and today is my third video for it. I have been recently guided to do channeling more often, get into more doing tarot and intuitive messages and sharing that with the collective. So I decided to do this 33-day challenge to see how it resonates and how this craft evolves for me, and how I can be a part of your journey in a more intimate way through these messages and these videos. So let me know in the comments what you think about the messages, how it resonates, and yeah, if you have any feedback or any suggestion or anything, just let me know in the comments. So that I would really appreciate that. Yeah, so let's get into today's messages and see what comes up. Okay, so we have the Chariot, the Star. I hope you can see that, and Five of Swords. So two major arcana cards, so big themes for today's messages. And the Chariot is about confidence. And I was also downloading this theme and messages around being confidently awakened and being confident about our ascension process. And this is happening for two reasons. One, because our muscle of faith has strengthened, faith upon us, faith on the universe, faith on the collective and the light workers doing this work together, and faith in new earth and source and whatever you may call it. But with this eclipse portal, I see the collective that I'm tapping into really riding these energies and using this intense portal to have this vision towards manifesting a future that is beautiful, that is cohesive, that is loving. So yeah. However, with the Five of Swords, this kind of talks about that even though we have this vision of future that we are visualizing and manifesting, and we are moving towards with confidence, in alignment with our higher self, with the higher truth and the source. But with the current energies, that has like brought up a lot of tests, I must say, tests and conflicts within to look through, and fears and even lack and scarcity to kind of deal with and rise above. And this card actually speaks about just that. And the Mercury retrograde, right? We are in the eclipse portal retrograde energy. Is really challenging us in however we structure our thoughts, how we communicate, about ourselves and with each other, and it's bringing massive lessons around speaking our truth and really embodying our entire real selves and not segregating, not compartmentalizing or hiding parts of us to feel accepted or have that external validation. But this is about powerfully stepping up and standing for our individual and the collective truth even, and really pushing on forward, wind in the hair, towards new earth. Yeah. The rune that I pulled today was the Perthro. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's the rune of fate and chance, and it's a lucky rune. You may say that fate is on your side, and it's guiding you towards the timeline that is for your highest good, that is for Gaia's highest good. So yeah, I think I love those messages. You know what, today I am feeling called to pull a couple of more cards, because I would like to find out what can we do to, use these energies. Like, we have a vision and we are working towards it. We are picking ourselves up and doing all that we can to manifest that future, to work towards it. But with the retrograde energies, and it has been intense for the past at least couple of months, with the energies and the changes that we have gone through and transformed ourselves. So what can we do to make it a little easier to, kind of, yeah, let's see what the card says or what we can do. Wow, okay. So with the Chariot came the Four of Cups. So this card speaks about hidden opportunities and insight and shadow work. So this is about, like, this mouse is tiptoeing around these cups. So cup stands for emotions. So this is an invite to confidently walk your ascension and do the shadow work. Deal with whatever shadows or fears or limiting beliefs that may come up during this period to challenge you, and find the lessons in them, because they are still here. If there is still something, some parts of you or your situation, a relationship, a job still bothering you, it is still there, because you need some lesson to learn before you shift to your new reality. So this is about going deeper and taking charge of doing the work and releasing those energies, and get a little quiet but focused on that energy work. Okay. So with the star, the card that I pulled was Sun of Cups. It came up on our previous reading as well, I think the first day reading. And Sun of Cups is about leading and taking action from your heart, from a sense of fulfillment, from a sense of service, and spreading that joy and love that you are. So yeah, let your heart guide you. Listen to your emotions, understand what makes you feel good, and how you really want to experience this life, and use those cues and inner guidance to follow that star in the sky, which is your dreams, which is the life that you want to manifest for yourself and for the collective. And with the Five of Swords, which we talked about, the current confusions and challenges that we still might be dealing with. There could be a lot of lack mentality coming up, or inner conflicts coming up to still deal with, where you may be still observing yourself, pulling yourself back, and not really letting yourself go full force. So this is the Hangman came up for this message, which is beautiful. Hangman is to surrender. Just surrender, drop within and surrender to the process. We are going through this process, and this is like our whole energetic system is recalibrating. So there's a lot of things going on internally, and a lot of different thoughts coming. So it's not about attaching to those thoughts, but surrendering and having the intention to transform and have that clarity, and really surrender to the process, not trying to fight it, not trying to judge us for still being caught up in some of these themes or thoughts, but yeah, to surrender to it and reach for that enlightenment, for the light within, and keep working towards that, and everything will sort it out. Yeah, so this is one last card that I pulled, with the Two of Wands. Somehow I do really want to do this reading more and more today, but yeah, I guess that's like finding out, not really getting caught up with the thoughts whether I should do a long reading, because I do want to keep this video short, because I respect your guys' times also, and I'm doing this daily to come up with daily messages that you need to know. So I wanted to keep this short, but today I think the spirit has a lot to speak through me. So yeah, so but this is the last card that I'm going to take, which is the Two of Wands. And this talks about, I love the colors in it. This is about coming into alignment with ourselves, channeling all our energies and moving towards one goal. This is like your feminine side or your masculine side, or your dark side and the light side, working together in balance in the full spectrum, and you know aligning you to your goals and to your highest timeline. So yeah, so I guess that's a lot of encouragement from the spirit today, and a lot of work about how we can actually go deeper into whatever shadows are coming up during this time, to revisit us and challenge us and maybe test us. So I talked about this in the earlier videos, that we might feel that we are being tested right now, but this message says today that we are to rise up to those tests and really embrace them for the opportunity of growth that they bring, and dive into it, and like a mouse silently just keep gnawing at those shadows and working through them, but with surrender. This is not about forcing yourself to be someone you may not be ready to be yet, uh, but actually working through your emotions and getting to know yourself deeper around what really makes you happy, and working and connecting with your heart space, basically. So this is about going deeper within and improving and solidifying your connection with your heart and yourself, and really recalibrating ourselves to operate from that space, because that's what brings us the abundance. This is the change of fate and change or chance that we are having right now in our hands, right? This is the opportunity to really open up our hearts and manifest a life and live a life and project a reality from that space. So I think that would be it for today, my lovelies. Thank you for watching. And like I said already, I'll repeat for the ones who are new here, is I am doing a spiritual art workshop on the 29th of this month. And in this 1 hour workshop, it's not about me teaching you how to make art. It is going to be about using the process of making a painting to put your ideas and essence into it, and breaking through the limits of doubts or hesitation. So you don't have to have any prior art experience. If you're interested, you can write to me on my email. I'll share the details in the description box. Please go check it out, and write to me, and I'll let you know the timings and all, because I haven't decided on a fixed time yet, because I want to see what time zones that I have to deal with and come up with the best time. I'm hoping to do this by the next week, and that is finalize the time. So if you're interested in this, write to me on my email address and I'll send you the details. You just need very simple art supplies, whatever you can grab onto. You don't need any expertise. But if you are an artist or someone who always wants to, wanted to make paintings and art, but you feel hesitant to make those strokes, and there's a lot of inner critic going on about how you make your art, this exercise, this 1 hour, is going to be very, very beneficial for you, because it will practice together to get through those blocks that's holding us back to really express ourselves onto a paper or on a canvas. And the art is beautiful. Art comes out when we do it from a place of love and not judgment. And I want to create that space energetically through the process of making a painting together. And it's a beautiful practice, and it's a lot of energy work. So you can actually expect to leave the session feeling lighter and feeling more confident about your creations. So that's what I'm aiming at. And on the 29th, it would be the first time that I launch it. So I'm also keeping the launch price really low, because I want to share this medicine to the world, to the people. So yeah, if this rings a bell with you and resonates with you, just write to me, and my email address ego.alchemist.community@gmail.com. All the details are in the description, and yeah, I'll send you the details. Thank you. Yeah, so that's it for today. Have a great morning or evening whenever you're watching this. I love you, and I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully from a train, because I'm traveling and going to the mountains. I'm super excited, so I better go and finish packing. See you. Bye bye.